OK。まだオフラインだな。ライブ配信ってなっとって十何秒足らんかったらオンラインになるのかな、これ。やべ、音下げといて、自分の声聞こえんようにしといて。なら、OK。タツくんって言います。なら、今回はウィンチェスターで。ウィンチェスター。
Hytham received a message from Winchester, from someone calling himself a poor fellow soldier of Christ.
Your hidden ally. Very interesting. More targets, I assume.
Yes. So what do you think? Could it be a trap?
As a West Saxon stronghold, Winchester will be a rather unwelcome place for you. But that is nothing you cannot handle. If you go, do not go boldly.
そうだ、結局さ、前回のアサシンの配信の、なんだっけ、
I will make my way to Winchester. The letter asked me to meet a
これ
man
だ。
in white at the house of God, and then recite this phrase. When pride cometh, then cometh shame, but with the lowly cometh wisdom.
A passage from their holy book, I believe.
なんだ。
Go with care.
うわ、オランオラン探して、配信終わった後も1時間ぐらい探して、うわ、オランは思いながらさ、なんだ、オランわけだわ。いや、なんか配信で多分3、40分ぐらい無駄に探して、そんなにかかってないかな。2、30分ぐらいか。神の家、はんって言いながらずっと探してまんじゃったのにさ、終わった後もう一遍探してさ、ってことはさ、ここをクリアするためには、隠れし者の拠点を見つけないかんってやつか。
The seat of King Alfred's power, where hawk shit stains my boots. I will find the man in white in their god's house. I will find the man in white in their god's house. This must be the house of their timid god. They built him a rich dwelling.
Oh, yahoo.
Again treads the cobbles of God's house. In search of Christ's redemption, I hope.
Your Christ can wait his turn. It is you I've come to see.
Is that so?
When pride cometh, then cometh shame. But with the lowly cometh wisdom. You know these words, and you know why I speak them.
I do. But I am not yet satisfied that you are the one for the task ahead.
なんだと？
As Jesus said unto Thomas, I am the way, the truth, and the life. Speak the deeds of Christ in order. Only then will you cometh unto my Lord.
あ、そうだ、カリスマさ、6がマックスだったわ。6になった瞬間、トロフィーの全部のあれクリアみたいなんだったっ
Why
け。
deny the pleadings of an unwashed pagan who aches to know God? Take me as I am, and I will do your Lord's bidding.
How great is the burden of learning for one so unworthy. But I see that no amount of instruction in the Lord's words will save your soul. Come.
今一瞬壁の中入っていくんか思ったわ。
Who am I to meet, priest? I cannot stand waiting in silence.
Even a fool, when he keeps silent, is considered wise.
Yet men become wise by speaking with other men. They grow foolish when keeping to silence.
Hush! Your prattling offends God's ears. We're here.
ちなみにさ、謎の石11個あったのさ、あれ全然わからんかったけん調べてさ、行ったらエクスカリバーだった。体験のエクスカリバーだった。
Christ, whose terror scares away the foul thrones, make with me a strong covenant. Was God's lesson instructive?
Do all the priests in Winchester have this same skill for drama? You risk your life, Alfred King.
I have invited you here to speak on equal terms. Do the Dane laws of hospitality not apply in Wessex?
You gifted my Jarl to that whelp from the Order of Ancients, the warrior Fulke.
Fulke was an enemy of Wessex. But it seems someone has already removed her threat from my lands.
If you did not hear it was me, you have now.
Impressive. The Order of Ancients has surely been crippled by her loss.
アルフレッド。
How much do you know of this order?
Only this and little more. This letter, signed by one who calls himself a poor fellow soldier of Christ, warns of a plot against my life.
The gallows, the quill, the Sikhs. 3 men eager to kill you.
一番最後なんて読むんだろ
The Bishop Aelfirth is dead. He was the Sikhs, so far as I can tell.
And a humble servant of your god. That must sting.
Still, his death has strengthened Christian fellowship in Winchester. I pray the deaths of his colleagues will do the same.
う。やべ、全然ブーム見てなかった。
You have faced warriors like me many times before, and many times you have lost or been cheated. Why trust me now?
I have men in London and Jorvik. Men who send me reports on the rise and fall of the tides of war. Not long ago, men and women of some influence were murdered in those places. In oddly specific circumstances. When I received this letter from our poor fellow soldier, it did not take long to work out why. I don't know your motive, nor what you hope to gain. All I ask is that you finish the work you have begun, before these fallen souls infest England further.
I should let the order kill you. It would speed our conquest of England.
You may remove the organs of state. The cancer will remain.
Then promise me a reward I can sing about. A healthy king's weight in silver.
Very well. As much as you can carry. This morning, my reeve, Goodwin, was not at his post.
は
A man you trust.
Goodwin was following the clues given in this letter when he disappeared.
Where was he last seen?
At his house, by the west gate. You may find something there.
どうも。
Eivor, compose yourself while you are my guest. My city is not a battlefield.
Not yet, great king, but the day will come.
アルフレッド。おー、めっちゃもろた。人物名とか何一つ覚えれんしな。どこだアルフレッド。この辺は関係ないしな。ああ、ふんわるだ、お前は。やつだった。ロロ、ああ、若いあいつね。この辺はあれか。あれアルフレッド王がおらんぞ。見逃しか。あった。 この人いい人かな。人怪しいよな。
I need to find this Reeve Goodwin.
とりあえず探すか。なんだっけ。いやでもアルフレッドってさ、頭がこんがれがりそうだな。めちゃめちゃ偉そうにしとったあいつやんな。なんでそっち行くん。まあいいか。危ね。いや、バレてねえのおかしいけどな。
Someone disagrees with Alfred educating the people of Winchester.
ほう。一旦家の中入るか。燃やされたね。
Papers thrown in the fire. Goodwin covering his tracks. Other guards destroying evidence.
派手にやられたね。いつかなるほど。
There must be a garrison in the city. A violent struggle with the guards. They must have taken him to Winchester's garrison.
いずれ戦場になるっていうのは。
They will attack on sight.
救出するんだったら派手に行くか。どうせなら。ヤッホー。微妙に足りんのか。そんなに上の方じゃない説か。参上。うわ今危なかったな。来いよ。こいったら。来いよ。これは純粋に
The prisoners might know something.
I was starving. My baby son close to death. Would you not steal to save your child?
盗みだってする。はいはい。なんか知ってることある？ないね。
Felling trees, chiseling rock from the earth, and for what? To build more prisons for men who steal apples.
こいつはなんか知っとりそう。さすがに。
I am looking for the Reeve.
Selwyn?
That bastard said I stole an apple. He'll see me hang for it.
Not Selwyn. Reed Goodwin was arrested not long ago.
Alfred's man arrested? Now that's as funny as a dose of the pox. Seems no one is free in Winchester.
ほう。やってみる。
Well now.
やっぱり救出するんだったら殺せるもんは殺そうか。それが反応しよったんか、紫知恵は。おい、なんで撃ってこねえ。こっちだよ。アンさんは誰に殺されたんだい？こいつか。
Saxon's laid from the look of it.
31メートルは遠くね？そいつか。言うて遠くねえな。どうした？撃ってこねえのか。そういえば最近全然銃撃つゲームしてねえからそろそろ銃撃たねえとだな。間違えた。いい構造を助けに。なんかめっちゃ戦ってる音したな今。この辺から登れんかな。正面は正面そっちか。いいね。そっちかよってもこれ正面か。ここか。頼もー。うわー。あ、燃え死んだ。来いよ。
Thick walls and thicker guards. A place to keep a valuable man.
3人？下にもあるの何なんだろう。やっほー。 貫通しとる。上と下ってことはどっちか正解でどっちか外れか。下から行くか。下が正解だった。じゃあ上にあるのは何だ。情報か。もう一枚上か。
Reeve Selwyn ordered execution for petty theft and mudslinging. A husband and wife, to be carried out soon.
ほう。あれか、さっき助けたやつのどっちかかな。担いでいくんかな。あ、違う
A
か。
Dane in Winchester. These are strange times.
やっほー。
King Alfred sent me, pleading from his bended knee to find someone.
I know Alfred well enough to spot a bloody lie when I hear it. If he did send you, he was standing tall and proud.
That he was, and you are the man I've come to find, Goodwin. Do you know why?
If I had one guess, to find these heretics from the Order of Ancients and bury them so deep, even God would need a shovel.
So where do we start digging?
My research should help us. If they haven't burned it already, it'll be somewhere nearby.
I will find your research. Now go before they find their wolf has fled his cage.
気ぃつけてな。
Let's regroup beyond the walls!
入手がさっきのあれか。これか。いや、インタラクトできねえから違うか。いや、そこにあるわ。下だ。
Goodwin's research against the Order of Ancients.
わーん。お宝探して一回来とったらこういうところさ、つまずかんな、やっぱり。お、人増えてんじゃん。おい、釣れねえことすんなよ。ってことはあれか、さっきの逃がした捕虜だったやつら死んだんか。誰そのおっちゃん。
I am grateful for your help.
It is a brazen move to arrest Alfred's favorite Reeve.
This so-called order are nothing but defiled shit peddlers.
Shit peddlers who have wormed their way into every crevasse of your country. They are dangerous.
I didn't catch your name, did I?
Eivor of the Raven clan. Scourge of Mercia, if that name does not rattle some recognition.
Well, Eivor, when our three heretics smolder on a heap of ash, we'll down a cup of ale together and share our distaste of Mercians like old friends.
いやー、こっちは一旦なしにしてこっちかな。
I found this nailed on a door. The quill wields words like a knife.
A disputation of tutelage. Pretty chatter with poisoned intent. I will look into this more.
Alfred believes at least one is dead. Your Bishop Aelfirth was the sixth.
Bugger. Half of Winchester is in mourning for that nun-groper.
The gallows. What do you know of him?
Must be another Reeve, I'm sure of it. Only we have the power to mete out justice, and this one would walk with cocksure righteousness.
Is Selwyn a name you know? He seems to have judged and executed many for little more than stealing ale and bread.
Oh.
Of course. That hedge pig has brought down laws like a hammer on Winchester, executing sinners on spurious charges in the square.
Could it be another?
He's the man. He's the only one who fits. End his terror, Eivor.
本当にそうか？ただうまく使われてねえか？使われてるって感じではなかったな。今回でそこそこの数の結社が死ぬのか。お、今度いろいろ情報あさったりする配信するもええな。パンとリンゴ盗んだけの
Good people of Winchester, open your eyes. See how Alfred's lofty ideals are weighed down in this mire of human effluence. These prisoners before you do not live by Alfred's laws. They live above them. They wallow in shit, only guided by their own perversity. Hubert here, his wits addled by ale, spoke false of Bishop Aelfirth, our pious servant of Winchester, who even now lies cold in his grave shroud.
Aelfirth was no man of God. He'll burn for his sins.
Your wife is obeying shrew, Hubert. Is there a man here who has not supped rancid mead from her cup?
When will your work be done, Selwyn? When all of Winchester falls to your justice?
おい、意見言っただけでか。だいぶだな。
Winchester has passed judgment, Hubert. May God have mercy on your cankerous soul.
うそん。派手に行くか静かに行くか。
You cannot walk freely through our streets, mocking our laws, our king's edicts. And so I ask, who has the right to determine the fate of the perverse, if not the goodly?
派手に行くしかないよな、でも。
I am but your humble servant. Leona, you have been found guilty of harlotry
あ、結構 HP あるな。よいしょ。お前は最後にやるか。もうおらんよな。 一人おったわ。アングルー。すんごい罵声飛んびよったけど何一つわからんかった。
Perverter of justice. Who dares execute the king's noose?
It is not in Alfred's name that you carry out your work. You are the Order's executioner.
You peer through the veil, but you do not see clearly. Alfred's laws are a slave's fever dream. He offers shit-soaked beggars a seat at his table, where the meek devour the strong. Who best to judge the fate of the wretched many, if not the strong and worthy few?
To protect your people, you must sheathe your hand in an iron glove. You grind your heels into the backs of freedmen, not those who deserve it.
The Order condemns all men to pain. For all men are but a shadow of the perfection we should know. The perfection of the Ancient Ones.
You are only a man, Reed. One dead branch on a fast-dying tree. I should meet with Goodwin, see what he has found on the quill.
待って、なんかお話できそうな人いる。どうも。
Selwyn is dead. His lies poisoned everyone against us, and for what?
Some only care for their own power and position. I'm sorry I could not save your husband.
My son is not an orphan today. You did more than enough.
ごめんよ、本当。買い物できるところとか近くにないか。なんかずっと同じ装備だからさ、毎回言うけど、装備変えたいな。めっちゃ向こうやん。グッドウィンね。にしてもこうパタパタ死んでいくか。そっちか。
The cheerful heart is good medicine, but a crushed spirit dries up the bones. Does Magister Batter not teach you the scriptures?
Magister Batter is a horse's dangles.
これさっきの処刑の時におった子やん。
And here is the axe I used to swat a fly.
You have ventured from your burrow,
and you have plunged my city into chaos. I had hoped you would use the lessons of your subtler gods.
We have no subtle gods.
If the gallows is truly dead, perhaps we can allow cautious revelry?
報酬もらったら消えようか。
Leave you to the snakes that remain.
Forgive my outburst. God sowed in me a passion, but English prose is an instrument long out of tune.
We all want better for our people, don't we, Abel? Yours and ours.
The quill remains. What do we know?
情報よこしな。
The decay of learning has been gentle in Wessex. We enjoy the office of wise men, but we have neglected the study of wisdom.
The quill preys on this lapse.
Did you discover more from the writings I found?
I did. The quill is calling the children of Winchester to arms. Now we know why so many children scurry through the streets, feral and untutored.
I can talk to some, see where they lead me.
さっきの子供のよう
Find
に
me
か
at the alehouse when you're done. And try not to scare the piss from any of them.
We Norse are the monsters of your Saxon mother's bedtime tales. I promise nothing.
保証できないな。
I see you, child. Come.
The bad reeve, Selwyn. I saw you punish him in the square.
He hurt many people.
Yes. He hurt my mother to death. Then took her good luck charm. Perhaps you found it? A little carved tree. It is all I have to remember her by.
お守りは渡この2択しかないんか。
I found no charm, lucky or otherwise.
A bit of silver then? For my troubles.
It would not have the same value, would it?
You ugly Dane! May God curse you with boils on your face!
Spry, little mouse. Will you lead me to your quill?
何、尾行っていうかもうダッシュすればいいのか。こっから上がる感じかも。関係なかった。いや、そこの少年。ご飯あるよ。お、何してんの
Godspeed! You set Winchester ablaze!
Roly-poly mutton man, you can't catch me!
Oh, God help me. I'd rather be shoveling dung in Malvern again.
Daddy. So んないちいちせんでいいやん。探すか。あ、ごめんよ。
Stretch your wings, Sunan.
下か。来いよ。どこ撃ってんだ。ほらお前も来いや。また
Elwyn, is it? You wield fire like the flaming Jotnar.
It was burning when I found it. Hot days like this, things just go whoosh.
お、弟。おい、絶望した顔すんなって。逃げんな、逃げんな。
Wigbert, you great moon calf.
捕まったんか。
Hand it over, Elwyn. We saw your little shadow take it. What are you looking at?
Turn around, walk away, and you keep your insides inside.
All right. No harm meant. Stay out of trouble, you grub mite.
子供の服装見よったら暑いんか寒いんかわからんくなるよな。
That showed them.
Trouble seems to follow you.
And I wriggle out of it like a slippery eel. Why are you following me?
What is so important that you would risk his little neck for it?
Keep your sticky beak out of our business.
Whose business? The Quills?
Us? Working for the Quill? Shows what you know.
Is that so?
嘘っぽいな。
Those were the Quill's meat mops, and you sent them scurrying off with their tails between their legs.
It sounds like you owe me your life.
まあそうな
This
る
one's
な。
brave and strong. Might be able to help us.
So you are not working for the Quill?
We steal to stay alive and out of the Quill's clutches.
But you know where I can find him.
They come up from the sewers like rats.
湧いてくるんだ。
Give him what you took. Maybe he can save us.
何取ったの？鍵か。
Good luck, Dane. Try not to get maimed and all that.
ありがとよガキどもが。下水か。鍵ってことは今まで入れんかったところか。もっと前か。目の前だな。そこだね。ちょっと重いか。一瞬止まって待つとかっていう解決方法しか俺にはないけど。行くか。
I should watch out for a mousetrap.
罠ね。子供か？
I'm going to marry King Alfred, but Magister and he's going to whisk me away from all this toil.
いっぺんに喋らんといて。
Everyone died and left me alone on the streets.
おい、お前の話聞けんやんけ。
I didn't get nothing today.
There's never enough food. I'm always starving.
なるほど。こいつこっからやれそうだな。ごめんよ。お、レベル上がった。そうだ、何気にレベルもさ、打ち止めレベルまで来たいうのも4つか。あと2個入ったらいっぺんに取っちゃうか。炎か。こっちがさっきのところのやつか。 あれやんね。あれ、さっき俺こっからやったよな。死体消えてねえわ。降りるしか手がないか。お、何それ。あ、リンゴか。テクスチャが追いついてなかったんか。
Now, now, Elwyn. Few have the wit that you and I possess. Most see the world in simpler terms.
Oh my!
We are the weaker sex.
A broodmare who preys on innocence, and you brag about strength.
How little you know. Defend your mistress! No!
ちょっと待って。ああ、赤だ。赤か、弾けんな。ガードはできるか。はあ、情報は上に逃げただけか。てかさっきのお姉ちゃんの方賢いな。足にあるんかな。足か背中かなこれ。吹っ飛んだら困るな。逃げられると始末しづらくなる。できないってわけではないと。どこでいい？ああ、このドクロもあいつにやられたんか。なんだろう、こういうので分かっちゃうよな。今その向こうで赤かった。こっちのせいか。よいしょ。行くぞー。こいつら全員か。 危ない。あ、待ってくれてる。ありがたいわー。いや、待ってるっていうか、確認してる間、ちょっとあれか。いいわ。スキルでさ、炎消えにくいっていうか、消えなくなるみたいなスキルがあるんとの。で、燃え移るっていう。
Come, child. Whisper what you've learned, and Mother will give you a treat.
Coward. Using children to spy and steal for your order.
To educate them. Give me a child until he is 7, and I will give you the man. Or woman. What use are letters when a child can only write his name in pig shit? Or wisdom in a woman when she cannot wield it beyond her heart? I taught little Alwyn so much more. Saved her from a life less worthy. She will find enlightenment in the Order, just as I did. If I could save them all, I would.
But you cannot. You have corrupted too many to save too few.
My order is the only way forward. It can quench our thirst for knowledge. If only Alfred's slave faith is defeated. And what would you sacrifice for infinite knowledge?
An immeasurable gift. Why refuse it?
オーディンが前に出てくれた。
Not their innocence.
何？怖い怖い。
A pity. Non requiescat in pace.
やめて、ここ毎回怖くなるの。でもあのお姉ちゃんの方はだいぶ染まっとったな。
Goodwin said to meet him at an alehouse nearby.
あ、もう一人おったんか。いや、難しいよな。敵は取ったぞ。この絶妙な300メートルって走るか馬か飛ぶか悩むよな。 多分街中だから馬は走ってくれんねえな。早歩きぐらいのペースになってしまうから。ってなるとダッシュが速いか。買い物できるとこ違う。あっという間に150メートルか。ヒクビみたいな、あれ結局なんて読むんだろう。わからんずくやな。やってきたでー。
Eivor!
Is this where Justice hides when she's tired?
Hides? Splood, no. This is a wake, my friend. A celebration to ease the quill on her way to eternal damnation.
You heard.
Hilda's were not the only eyes in Winchester. My spies tell me stories of an avenging angel striking down the unworthy.
I've been called worse.
Be thou hail, Eildorbana. That's Life Destroyer in our dialect.
I sat easy with my kinsbane, old honey waves alive in my horn, and my eyes on the door, expecting my death, yet unafraid.
You're quite safe with me, Dane. For now.
今はね。
If the mead is fresh and the air is cool, you may often find a friend even amongst your enemies.
What does a reeve do exactly, besides sniff around the king's coattails for the scent of praise?
I enforce and interpret the laws here. Not man's, but God's law. The natural laws that move the world and hold it together.
Well, if that keeps you busy.
I must thank you before the ale dulls me. By cutting the order down to size, you have given England a hope of unity. It must be a sour apple to swallow, knowing that you are the last of Winchester's enemies.
Nani?
Are you sure the Sikhs is dead?
The bishop is dead, that's certain. And if the bishop was the Sikhs,
ワンチャンこいつがの可能性あるよな。
a transitive property of mortality, you see.
I do not believe it. Too much theatre in Winchester. Overwrought prayers and wailing women.
Well, you could pay your respects and see for yourself. The funeral is today.
If he rots, I will leave with my silver. But if he lives, there's work to be done.
Watch your step, Eivor. He'll be a hefty corpse in death. Alive, he'd be much bigger. Whether you find or make a corpse, meet me at the Witten with your report.
県人会。ちょっと一遍買い物していこう。来いよ。痛い。目の前のこれがチタンか。チタンじゃねえわ。これ買い物できる店か？もうちょい向こうか。やったった。マジチタンはこういうとこでちまちま買った方がいい。あんね、圧倒的に足りんくなるし。皮膚用。クリティカルダメージ。
Always good to pick up new stock for the shop.
遠距離も2はいらんな。 皮膚用。
Nothing else?
あ、ないでーす。あとさ、装備に関しては随時強化していいと思うよ。なんだろう、現状着とるものの同じぐらいの値の性能っていうか強化値グレードで手に入るから。
Did you know Bishop Aelfirth?
No, but I plan to write an epic poem of his grisly demise. Oh, poor Aelfirth, scorched of face. All your woeful companions, bold, Bionid, weeping. Weeping as you are...
Sleeping.
Oh, yeah, perfect, yes.
Sad day for Winchester.
Maybe now God will reward us with a man who truly believes in him.
Such a grisly fate. Did you know Aelfirth?
By reputation, I did. He was no friend of Alfred's. I once had them quarrelling into Witten.
Stranger comes to Wember.
You do not mourn like they do.
Wember is always here, helping the sleeping, singing to them, so they are not frightened before they meet God.
The sleeping? You mean the dead?
Wember helps the monks. Dig, dig, dig.
You dig the graves. Did you bury Aelfirth?
Have you seen Layoff? My poor friend. Poor Layoff.
どういうことだ?
Layoff. What happened to him?
Sleeping? Sleeping like my dog when I hugged him too hard.
Someone heard Layoff.
Yes. Yes. And while he slept, they stole his face. Are we friends now?
いや、友達さ。顔を盗んだ。
I'm sorry for your loss.
Makes no odds to me. But I'm sorry for Harriet. She cared so much for him. More than a sister should.
Did you know Bishop Aelfirth?
Barely. But can you still smell the burned flesh? It's rife across the whole graveyard.
Do you not see? I am in prayer.
ごめんよ、邪魔
Speak
し
of your
て。
brother's death.
Have you no shame? Leave me.
I know the burden you bear.
6あったからだ。
Such a weight of sin you have taken on. And all for your brother's sake. I know he lives.
No, He said it was for the good of all. I am his loyal sister, and I tell you, he is dead. You hear me? Dead. Leave me alone. I cannot betray my brother. Guards, protect me.
Only his head and neck are burned. Is this what Wember meant? That they stole his friend's face? And this corpse's build is slack.
何、邪魔せんといて。お前ら仲良しか。中入っていったよね。ねえ、口滑らしたよね、君。
Why will you not leave me alone?
Enough of this cat and mouse. Where's your brother, the one they call the Sikhs?
He is a ghost now. But he will make himself flesh once more at the Witten. And Alfred will be king no more.
He means to kill Alfred.
Regicide? No. The king will step aside and Aelfirth will lead us all. Risen and resplendent as the Lord.
You are a damned fool.
顔が見えんな。隠すためか。急げーにしてもアルフレッドは死んだと思ったな。状況証拠だけか。でもまあ無理ないか。
Cast about this land, my friend.
そうだ、今のさ、口笛で思い出したけどさ、ファークライ6のさ、めっちゃ前の話するけど、ね、普通に裏で遊んでるときってなんだろう、アーチーチーアーチーって言ったあるやん。あれの口ずさみよったよな、キャラクターが。これも塞がれてる？
The Sikhs must be hiding in the crowd, biding his time to strike at Alfred.
Prose has been creeping. Not priest, clerk, or abbot can turn the letter of their sermons from Latin to English. And how can we understand God's words if they are not spoken in our tongue? Aelfirth is dead, and we mourn him. But the foul deeds of the unrighteous are sown among our holy deeds, like cockles and tare in a field of wheat. Education, wisdom,
待ってろってことか。
enlightened thought. This will raise us above the sins of our fathers. These I will demand of the next Bishop of Winchester. And so we meet to discuss all worthy candidates and choose the man who will shepherd our flock.
The king is mine!
やっぱり。よう、墓から生まれ出た気分はどうだ？
I was born to Christians in the northern wilds. My mother would cradle me beneath the stars and whisper, dove-like, God watches over you. Then your people came, and God fixed his stout eye as they slit her throat for a copper ring. No stars threw down their spears as barbarians smeared her blood through fields of broken wheat. God watched all, and I hated him.
It may be Alfred's God was testing you. A trial you failed.
Alfred's God is weak. Yet he would chain us all in his service, from our first breath to our death rattle. My order wishes to break these mind-forged manacles. I am the wolf in lamb's wool.
He takes on the role of a god himself. A worthy path to walk. A wolf is but a walking feast for ravens.
お、初めてのパターンか？
One more gift for you, Dane. A deadly truth, if you can find it. With my death, the Order will not die. It will only transform into something far worse for all of us.
まずそこにかかっとった鍵みたいなの気になる。あってくれた、よかった。
Aelfirth will not cheat Loki's dread daughter twice.
I owe you my life.
An irony not lost on me, Alfred.
My king, we'll go by back streets to the Old Minster. Eivor may find us there when all has settled.
うわ、絶対膝痛いわ、今の。
Curse you, Dane. My brother served God.
He was not a Christian. He abhorred your God.
But why strike him down? Have you no compassion for good men?
We both have more questions than answers. But if you know this key, perhaps we can help one another. Where is its home?
You treated me with kindness. But this damned order, their machinations killed my brother, so the rest may rot. Take this key to the ruins beneath the bishop's house. You may find answers there.
ありがとう。え、今一瞬落ちたな。鍵鍵。秘密がわかる。結構死んだな。この辺もさ、情報、やっぱり今度結社の情報集めとかするか。うん。これあれかな、ここクリアしてら、全域が安全圏になるんかな。泳いだだけでそんな驚かんくたってええやん。うん。外したタイミング。どうもー。この鍵使う場所はわかるんよ。その白い服の人うんぬん探すときにさ、どこだっけ。あれ、外だ。ここじゃねえわ。別の建物から地下に入るところがあるんよ。おい、びくともしねえや。ここだ、ここだ、ここだ。
If Aelfirth's sister spoke true, I will find answers in the ruins.
ここ、ここ、ここ、ここ。
This must be it. The door to Aelfirth's secrets.
一個だけ？まだ奥にもあるな。標的はアルフレッド。父親の幹から伸びた。
I will send this to Hytham. He may make some sense of it.
なるほどね。情報漏らしてる。待って、ルンデンとヨロビックはすでにこの裏切り者の毒牙にかかっている。ってことはワンチャンあいつも結社側の人間か。あれ？牛ってさ、牛？ 牛って古くからなんだっけ、神の使いって言われおらんかったっけ。熱々熱い。これと宝からでしょ。布も結局めちゃめちゃ余ったな。長い。イングランド外部の先導者。
Everything they did was to undermine Alfred. She lied to me. There's nothing here of the order. I should see Alfred for my reward.
しかし今は新たな脅威にさらされている。我らは派遣を未だに受け入れようとしないデイン人。貪欲なデイン人。フラン公国、これフランスか？アイルランドにいる文派？輝かしい再来ってことはいつだ？我らの真実は永遠なもの父。ワンチャンアルフレッド王イコール父の可能性あるな。むしろそう考えるのが自然か？
Come forth, Eivor.
Here is far enough.
When wrongdoers came to devour my flesh, these enemies stumbled and fell.
近づくなと。
Have the laws of hospitality been thrown out, Alfred? I did exactly as we agreed.
That you did. But do not mistake necessity for friendship.
You are a man of your word, a man of God.
Indeed. By his example, I live my life. Goodwin?
Here is the only silver fit for one of your dragon boats. A reminder of Christ's sacrifice and our charity.
何それ?
This too I offer you. Live here among us in peace as a Christian, or die a pagan in a blood-soaked field. All you have to lose is life everlasting.
And if I choose neither?
He offers you hope, Eivor. A life of purpose, above and beyond this one. You'd be a fool to refuse.
なるほどね、やっぱり。
Your reign will end, King of the West Saxons. Raven wings will beat until your throne crumbles to dust.
You were wrong, Goodwin. This one is beyond saving.
戦争か？うわ、うるせえ。
You had your chance, damn you.
何？
I did not want it.
追いかけてぶっ
Damn you, Alfred.
何もらったんだろう。クエストアイテム。ではないっぽいな。売れるものか。なんかちょっと派手な十字架みたいなんだったよな。売れるものでもないか。経験値だー。危ねえ。うい。いてカウンターだよ。
I will return to Hytham and Ranmi. They will want to know what happened here.
敵の敵。ひょっとしてこれずっとうるせえまんまか？離れるか？別にもう用ねえんだったら飛ぶかの。あれ俺ハトブンジャーってさ、やってねえよなまだ。んハムトンジャーか。帰りまーす。チタンだけ買いてえな、道中。ひょっとして店利用できねえっていうオチある？
Hello there.
やっほー。
You should always be fully stocked.
武器と防具で重量があるんか。このダメージ 3.3 を買っとこう。いやっほー。 何もしてこないの？燃え死んじゃうよ、それ。馬もらっていくよ。さすがに街出たけん飛べるか。今回早かったな。俺どっかでハムトン社って文字打った気したんやけど気のせいかな。書いとらんな全然。いやもう父があいつっぽいよな。てかたかだかあんなナイフ一本つけられたぐらいで後ずさるなよ。ただいま。うちのバイキング戦闘歩きよんな。いいね。いっぺん報告入れるか。多分メダルそこそこ溜まってるっしょ。
I cleared Winchester of the Order. Yet to do so meant working with King Alfred.
Your poor fellow soldier led you to the King of Wessex? How very strange. He, or she, is toying with you, it seems.
15枚か。
Then
15枚か。3枚か。12枚でしょ。5、8。ああ、全部殺してからか。ハムトン社の同盟どうなるんだろう。いっぺん同盟結んだ後戦闘かな。ただいま。
Nice to see.
The Order in Winchester has been wiped out, but we are no longer welcome there. My contact was none other than King Alfred himself. The Order wanted him dead, so he fought back.
Alfred. The line between friend and enemy is a porous one.
今は明確な敵だけどね。果たしてそれを置いていいのかどうか。え？
Eivor. Sigurd wishes to speak with you.
Something happened.
You will want to speak to him yourself.
これさ、ハムトン社のところに白いの置かれてないけん。うわ、悩むな。現状1時間半か。話しかけようか。兄よ、どうした？
Eivor, the time has come. Our time.
Our time for what?
My final glory awaits.
最後？
Your final glory. I fear to ask what that means.
まだそんな年じゃないでしょう。
My time in Midgard is done. I wish now to see the hall of my ancestors.
If you wish to die, it will not be by my hand.
I do not speak of death, Eivor. I speak of life. Life and glory everlasting. I know I've been in a fog these last few weeks. I know I speak words you don't fully understand. But I only ask you trust me once more. On my final voyage back to Norway, to wish my father farewell and achieve my destiny.
Back to Norway? I need to discuss this with Ranvi.
If you must. I will await your answer down by the docks. Do not keep me waiting.
You look well.
ああ、地図が増えてる。あれ？
I want to see the Alliance map.
ホルダフィルケ。あれ？ハムトン社飛んで別のところ。
I have changed my... I should go.
話してもさ、
I should go.
このクエスト進めるにあたってもう同盟になっちゃうのか。そうか。あ、スキルが3つあるわ。レベルマックス。そうよな、ここもないし。全部埋まってるよな。535が現状のマックスか。これさ、マッサリポイントってさ、どうやって手に入れるんだろう。でも結局次進むには同盟っぽいけん、ここでやめとくか。やめとこう。ちょっとわけわからんこと言い出したしな。シグルド。どうしよう。次結社のやつや。結社に関してはもう俺が一人やっとくか、この辺は。やっちゃうか、この辺は。できるところはもうやって、いや、配信で撮るか。配信するか、やっぱりこれも。結社情報集めっちゅうて配信するか。次、情報集めて、その次に、同盟行こう。絶対俺の話聞いてたら、な。ちゅうことで、終わります。最後まで見てくれてありがとうございました。よかったら Twitch のフォロー、YouTube のチャンネル登録お願いします。んじゃ、またね。バイバーイ。